In this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 steps to manifest your best life. Coming right up. What is up, everyone? My name is KG and I'm here with another video. So, how do you manifest your best life? Number 1, decide what you want to be known for. I mean, if you think about people like Tiger Woods, Bruce Lee, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, when you think about each of those people, each of them is known for something specific. With Michael Jackson, it's music. If you're talking about Michael Jordan, it's basketball. If you're talking about Denzel Washington, you think about movies. So in order for you to be your best, you need to decide what you want to be known for. And once you decide what you want to be known for, you need to focus all your attention on that thing. Master your craft, practice, gain more knowledge regarding whatever it is that you're trying to be a master at, because mastery takes time. And if you have too many things that you're trying to be known for, if you have too many vocations, you're not going to be a master of anything. So it's very critical, if you want to manifest your best life, if you want to be on top of your game, decide once and for all what it is that you are going to give your life to, and once you do that, then you start, like I said, polishing your craft. So if you want to be the best at anything, it doesn't come by chance, it doesn't come accidentally, it's intentional. So you need to decide what you want to be known for. You need to find your unique gift, like I always say, so that you can then be a master in that area. You can only achieve mastery if you are intentional, if you are focused, if you are disciplined. And discipline also talks to focusing on one thing without being distracted. Discipline talks to waking up to practice even if you don't feel like it. It talks to waking up in those cold nights to have your run, just because that you really want to ace your event, or whatever competition that you'll be participating on as an athlete. So it's very important for you to decide what you want to be known for. Stop trying to be good at different things. Like I said, the best people that are really killing it in any area of speciality are people that dedicated their lives to that thing. Serena Williams, she dedicated her life to tennis. Pavarotti dedicated his life to music, and as a result, he became one of the greatest to ever walk this earth. So stop experimenting with your life. We are placed on this earth to fulfill a specific purpose. It's just a matter of you finding that purpose and giving it your all. And you just need to fix your eyes on that one thing. Don't let other things really distract you. Number 2, be specific about the unique value that you are giving to the world. Instead of saying, how can I make R1,000,000, rather say, how can I help 1,000,000 people? How can I, serve 1,000,000 people? That will translate into rewards in terms of money, in terms of, you gaining a certain lifestyle, that you deserve, that you worked hard for. But don't pursue things, don't pursue money. Aspire to be a person of value, because all successful people became successful through the value that they are providing. So if you want to make an honest living through your gift, offer it as some type of value to the world, and that will translate into money, that will translate into material rewards, instead of you chasing money. Because in order for you to become a master, you need to first of all understand the unique value that you are giving. So it's part of choosing one thing as well, so that once you choose that one thing, you can now say, okay, how can I refine this, how can I package this in a way that gives value to the world. All successful businesses provide some type of value. So you need to identify a problem in the world that you were uniquely designed to solve, and that becomes your area of influence. That becomes your area of dominion. That becomes your kingdom, so to speak. But you need to spend time with yourself. You need to know yourself enough to know what you are good at. You need to know, what's your divine gift, which is in line with your divine mandate. I always tell people that if the world sees your value, you don't need to market yourself. Refined gifts market themselves. If someone needs a ride, for instance, they have the Uber app or the Bolt app, they are going to use it. It's because whoever created the app saw a problem and designed a mechanism or a system or an app that would address that particular problem. And because of the need and the value that those people or that product is providing to the market, then people obviously use it, and that's the unique value that they get out of that particular business. So being successful is about value, unique value that you're giving, whether you're a singer, whether you're a writer, whether you are an architect, an accountant. It's all about the value that you provide. And number 3, once you obviously have defined your unique value, you then need to start changing your language, change how you speak to you about you, if that makes sense. Start speaking life, man, into your existence. Stop saying statements like, I'm too old, I'm too black, I'm too white, I can't do this because of 1, 2, 3. Start speaking life. Start speaking what you want to see in your life, because words create, and sometimes we sabotage ourselves unconsciously by the words that we speak. A lot of people don't understand how the universe works and how the subconscious mind works in relation to the universe, because every word that we speak is like a seed that you plant. So that's why complaining is counterproductive, because when you complain, you are basically sort of perpetuating or magnifying negative energy, and we don't get what we want, we get what we are. So when you complain, when you speak negatively about yourself, about your situation, all you're doing is you are sending that energy into the universe, and it's going to come back to you. The universe is like an echo. So once you know exactly what you are going for, what you want to be known for, start speaking in line with that. The Bible says, let the weak say I'm strong, let the poor say I'm rich. It's because there's a principle there. You reap what you sow. Your words are seeds that you sow every day, and in the fullness of time, those seeds will manifest, those seeds will germinate, and you will have to then harvest that. So if you want to harvest good things, you need to speak good things. If you want to harvest health, you need to speak health. If you want to harvest life in abundance, you need to start changing your language and start speaking abundance, start speaking prosperity, because what you want to do there is to resonate with the energy that you are trying to attract. All life is energy. Words are energy. The things that you want are energy. And in order for things to come to you, you need to resonate with those things. And the best way to do that is through your thoughts and through your words. Number 4, make bold decisions and change your routines. Sometimes we remain stuck because we don't make bold decisions about our lives. But in order for you to start growing, in order for you to start changing your experiences, you need to disrupt your routines, because sometimes it's our routines that are holding us back. Maybe you struggle to wake up early, or maybe you don't stick to your diet, or if you don't go to the gym as planned, and you are used to waking up at a certain time every day. That's a routine that is keeping you from achieving what you're trying to get, or from getting to your goals. So it's important to make bold decisions if you want to change your life, if you want to experience something different, something more positive, something more pleasurable, something more meaningful to you. You need to make bold decisions and say, for instance, what are my friends doing for me? Should I maybe start reconsidering these relationships, that don't work? Sometimes some of our so-called friends are nothing but distractions that are keeping us from our best selves. So you need to make bold decisions. If something is holding you back, you need to put your foot down and say, even if it means I need to be inconvenienced, but this is going to stop because my objectives, my goals are more important than this thing. Make those sacrifices in order to get what you want. And the best way to do that is for you to really make those tough decisions. It's going to be a bit hard in the beginning, but you know that this is for the greater good. You know that in the long term, this decision is actually going to benefit you. Someone once said, if you always do what you've always done, then you will always be where you've always been. And it's true. I mean, it's a simple principle that in order to get different results, you need to change your approach, you need to change your habits, you need to change how you approach certain situations in order for you to get a different result. You can't get a different outcome through the same route. That's why I'm saying you need to make tough decisions about what is working for you and what is not working for you. And whatever it is that is not working for you, you then need to get that out of the way, because what good is it for you to have short-term pleasure that will cost you in the long run, simply because you are not bold enough to make those tough decisions to say, but I need to stop doing this. I need to stop certain habits because those habits are keeping me from what really matters. They are keeping me from my goals, my dreams, my divine mandate. And number 5, create momentum, maintain that momentum, and advance that momentum. So it's a scientific fact that for any object, especially heavy objects, for them to start moving, there has to be a certain amount of force applied to them. It's a basic scientific principle. So in order for you to get things to start moving in any area, you need to build up the momentum. For instance, if you're starting a YouTube channel and maybe you start off with like 0 subscribers, and the more you do videos, next time you check it's 10 subscribers, the next time you check it's 100 subscribers, and obviously those numbers grow through consistency. The more you do it, the more people start listening to say, oh yeah, I think this person is on to something. So creating momentum is also about not giving up when it seems like whatever that you're doing is not yielding the results that you are looking for or aiming for. You need to keep pushing. You need to keep applying that force, that pressure, if you want to look at it that way, so that you can start building up that momentum. And once you start building that momentum, you then need to maintain that momentum by being consistent. Once you reach a certain level of success, don't stop doing the things you used to do that got you there in the first place. That I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that most people do. I've seen it in a lot of businesses where after getting to a certain level of success, they stop respecting their customers. They stop treating them with that dignity that they gave them in the beginning when the business was growing. So never make that mistake. Whatever that you're trying to achieve, if your numbers start growing, if people start noticing your craft, don't stop the discipline. Don't stop valuing your audience or your customers, because you are not the only one that's doing that. As much as some gifts are unique, I get that, but in order for you to stay relevant, in order for you to stay effective, you need to maintain that momentum that that cost you so much to attain in the first place. You need to maintain it by being consistent. If you have a schedule of recording 3 videos a week, then stick to that, even if you have 1 million subscribers, because that's what got you the success. That's what gave you the rewards that you are now reaping from your gift. So once you maintain it, then you need to advance your gift, where you start getting overpaid for being so good at what you do. That's when you start getting real rewards from your gift. Now you are advancing it. Now you are using your influence to help others. Now you are using your influence to start creating other business opportunities for yourself. That's now advancing it. Now, I created a video a couple of weeks ago, I'll link it in the description, talking about how airplanes achieve what they call lift. There's a reason why an aircraft needs to speed down a runway in order for it to start rising. It's a very, very sort of universal principle there that in order for anything to start soaring, there has to be a certain amount of pressure, air pressure that is applied to the object in order for it to achieve, what we call flight. So in the same sense, creating momentum, like I said, is about not giving up. It's about refusing to give up because you know what you're trying to achieve. So it's putting out those videos, even if you get 2 views. It's putting out those videos consistently, even if you get 10 views. That's how you create or build up that momentum. You're not going to build up the momentum by posting 1 video every 6 months. Then, if you don't take it seriously, then why should the rest of the world take you seriously? So how you create momentum or build that momentum is consistency. When you start frequenting whatever channel that you want to be great at, you then start achieving that momentum. You start building up that momentum. You start, even your videos now get more suggestions, and then more people obviously then get to see what you're doing, and more subscribers come in, more views come in. But if you are going to stop 6 months in, 1 year in, 2 years in, because the numbers that you were anticipating didn't come through as yet, or they didn't come through when you were expecting them, then you're not going to grow. You're not going to, get the rewards that come with resilience and persistence. This applies to anything. It could be sports, it could be business. Every business goes through a phase where it seems like, what we're doing, people don't want our product. But it's only because you haven't yet built up the necessary momentum in order for people to start reciprocating that energy, to say, we see what you're doing, and I'm gonna grab a pair, I'm gonna grab a pair of shoes there, because you've invested so much of yourself in this that it starts showing. It starts becoming very difficult for people to deny the product that you are giving to the market. Mastery takes time, it takes practice, it takes consistency, it takes effort. So the question is, how badly do you want it? Do you want it bad enough that you are going to continue to do it, even if it seems like people are not responding? Even if it feels like your gift is not really helping anyone, are you going to continue? And I think that also talks to your motives, to say, why are you doing this? Do you merely want to be famous through whatever that it is that you're doing, or you are genuinely wanting to give value to the world? And if the question is the latter, or rather, sorry, if the answer is the latter, then it means you will keep going. Even if only 1 or 2 people raise their hands and say, thank you, I got assistance from what you're doing, that means you're having that impact. Even if it's 1 person that raises their hands and saying, thank you so much for this product, thank you so much for this content, it has helped me go through a certain period of my life, or I needed a tutorial to do something, and because of your videos, you made it easy for me to be able to do that thing. So it's not about the numbers at the end of the day. It's about you being sincere in giving your gift to the world, or sharing your gift with the world. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget that notification bell as well, so that you can be notified every time I upload new content. Until next time, goodbye.